Hello, my name is David Merkel. I'm presenting four instruments. The first one in the high range is a bamboo flute. The second one in the mid-high range is a PVC flute. The third one in the mid-low range is a one-string guitar. And the one in the low range is a wooden drum. The first instrument is a bamboo flute. This will be in the high range, above D4. This flute makes sound by blowing air across a sharp edge at the mouth of the flute called a fipple. This causes a standing wave inside of the tube. The length of the tube determines the note, and here you can see the calculation for finding that length. The note can be changed by opening holes along the length of the tube. This second instrument is the PVC flute. This is in a mid-high range above C#4. This is a side-blown flute, meaning that one end of the flute tube is plugged and air is blown across a hole near the plug. This causes a standing wave inside the tube. Again, the note is controlled by the length of the tube, which can be altered by opening and closing holes along the length of the tube. This third instrument is the one-string guitar. This is in the mid-low range, F3 and above. This guitar is made out of a cigar box as a sounding box with two holes in it. The main neck is made out of a wooden dowel. The string is stretched along the dowel. The length of the string and the tension on that string determines the note. The fourth instrument in this series is the wood drum in the low range. That's G2 and above. This is a wooden box. The top is cut out into 9 separate tongues of wood coming out from the bottom. These tongues are struck with a wooden stick or dowel to create a note. The thickness and length of these tongues determines the note played.
Hi, my name is Desiree Bishop. I'm with Group 5. I did design number 2. Design number 2 for my high instrument, I did a PVC flute. This PVC flute will be 0.5583 meters long, and this PVC flute will come in at a cost of $1.73. For my mid to high range, I did a kalimba. The kalimba will be designed from a cigar box that is 10 inches long and 8 inches wide. I will be using the tines off a rake for the to create the frequencies, and the total cost for this will be $13.89. For my mid to low design, a 3-string guitar. This 3-string guitar will come in a total cost of $12.60, and the strings will be a G3, a C4, and a D4. And for my low, I will do a 1-string guitar box, which is a G2, and this will come at a total cost of $10.17.
Hi, my name is Steven, and for my design option, I chose a bamboo flute for the high, a kalimba for the mid-high, a 1-string guitar for the mid-low, and another 1-string guitar with the different frequency for the low. For the high instrument, I chose the bamboo flute, which is an open-ended instrument that requires blowing into the embouchure at a sideways angle. Opening each hole will create a new note that will thus change the frequency. I chose this flute because it is easy to make and it is well under budget and quite versatile in fitting in the box with the rest of the instruments. For the mid-high instrument, I chose the kalimba because it is simple, small, and fits within the $15 range. We are able to get this to be $14.18, and the way it works is that you flick one of the metal pieces that will then vibrate the soundboard, which will amplify the sound that we will hear. For the mid-low, I chose the single-string guitar that is fairly complicated to make, but it'll produce a very nice sound and it will fit within the cost range, being only $11.49. The way this works is the string vibrates the saddle, which vibrates the bridge, and vibrates the soundboard, which then amplifies the sound for us to hear. There's only one string, which is tuned to 174, the F3, and from there I will be placing frets, which have been calculated through these equations placed here. And finally, for the low, I also chose the 1-string guitar. It is difficult for the rest of the instruments to achieve a low sound, and the guitar is quite versatile and was able to achieve this. Again, like the other one, the price is within the same range. It works the same way. You have the vibrations of the string vibrating, ultimately vibrating the soundboard, which is then amplified. And here I made it out of a cigar box, which was attached to an oak neck.
Kenny Bollinger, and for my design, I did design option number 4. So I chose 4 instruments for my first one. I did, for the high range, it's going to be the PVC flute. This, because it's in the high range, needs to go from a C4 to a C5. This is going to be on the lower price range, so only $3.23. And also the smaller one of the instruments at 0.3137 meters in length. For my mid to high range, I have a kalimba, which is a thumb piano. This is going to come in a little bit pricier at $13.89. And that needs to go from a B3 range up to a F4 range. And that's going to be in 0.2 and some meters in width and 0.25 meters in height. For my mid to low range, I chose a 1-string guitar. That comes in at $12.59. And that range needs to go from an F3 to a D4. And this is going to take up most of the box at 0.381 meters in length from the top to the base of the guitar. And lastly, for the low range, I chose a wooden drum. This is going to come in at $12.07. And because it's in that low range, it needs to go from a G2 to a B3. And this is going to be in 0.76 meters in length and 0.375 meters in width.